Understanding carbon-neutral foods. Carbon-neutral foods are those whose carbon emissions have been reduced or offset to the point of neutrality. These foods aim to balance out the greenhouse gases produced during their production, transportation, and consumption by investing in projects like tree planting or renewable energy. The role of carbon offsetting. Carbon-neutral foods achieve their status through carbon offsetting. This involves calculating the carbon footprint of food production and then investing in environmental projects that capture or reduce an equivalent amount of CO2, such as reforestation or renewable energy initiatives. How carbon-neutral foods are made. To create carbon-neutral foods, companies analyze the full supply chain of a product, from farming to packaging. They then implement sustainable practices, such as reducing energy usage, using sustainable farming techniques, and reducing transportation emissions. If needed, they offset the remaining emissions through environmental projects. Carbon-neutral foods in the market. Some brands and products have been certified as carbon neutral. These include certain organic fruits and vegetables, plant-based products, and sustainably farmed meats. Examples include carbon-neutral coffee, chocolate, and grains, as well as eco-friendly packaged goods from certified brands. Plant-based foods are often carbon neutral. Plant-based foods generally have a smaller carbon footprint compared to animal products, making them more likely to be carbon neutral. Look for plant-based brands and products that advertise carbon neutrality, as many companies are making efforts to reduce their environmental impact through sustainable sourcing and offsetting. Carbon-neutral certifications to look for. When shopping for carbon-neutral foods, look for certifications or labels that verify the food's carbon-neutral status. The Carbon Trust and Climate Neutral are two organizations that certify products as carbon neutral. These certifications ensure that the company behind the food has taken steps to reduce its environmental impact. Where to find carbon-neutral foods? Carbon-neutral foods can be found in eco-conscious grocery stores, online marketplaces, and brands that focus on sustainability. Many supermarkets now stock carbon-neutral products in their eco-friendly or sustainable sections, making them easier to identify. Shopping at stores that focus on organic and sustainably sourced goods is also a good option. Local and seasonal carbon-neutral options. Buying locally grown, seasonal produce can also help reduce carbon footprints. Foods that don't require long transportation times are generally more eco-friendly. Visit local farmers markets and check for carbon-neutral certification to make sure the products you buy are part of a sustainable food chain. Cooking with carbon-neutral ingredients. To ensure that your meals are as eco-friendly as possible, use ingredients that are carbon-neutral, such as locally sourced vegetables, grains, and plant-based proteins. Combining these with sustainable cooking practices, such as energy-efficient appliances and minimal food waste, can further reduce your environmental impact. Supporting carbon-neutral brands. By supporting brands that commit to carbon neutrality, you contribute to the broader movement towards sustainability. Research food companies' environmental practices and opt for those that offset carbon emissions, use renewable energy, and implement sustainable farming methods. This makes a positive impact on the planet and encourages others to follow suit.